So what is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. If we have not yet met, my name is Peter Roberts, and today's video I want to share with you guys something that is extremely on my mind right now, is on my heart, and especially if you're a teenager in your early teens or 20s and want to become super successful. We see success as this amazing thing, having nice cars, having nice watches, having hot girlfriends or husbands, and having a nice house and proving our family and parents wrong and eventually just building this amazing life. And if you are that person and you feel like you have not made any progress in life, this video is for you. If you're that person and you are waking up every day trying to make a little bit of money and you're finally starting to achieve a little bit of success, this video is for you. If you're this person that just feels completely lost in life, especially in your 20s, this video is for you, because I want to share with you guys the truth that I've learned about success in my 20s and early in my life. And I just want to share with you everything I didn't know and eventually began to learn about what it actually takes to become successful, and how I've actually blocked the opinions of other people, and how I've been able to make a little bit of progress in my life to buy my first house, to start my first business, to build a business online, and everything I've always saw other people doing, I eventually was able to manifest in my life. But it took a lot of pain and a lot of suffering. And I just want to share with you guys what I wish I knew, but also what I think more young people need to understand, because everyone on Instagram and social media and TikTok and even on YouTube, you might even think I do this, is that I glamorize what it's like to be an entrepreneur. I glamorize what it's like to be a business person or eventually own some type of business. But I want to share with you guys, this Sunday morning, I woke up in a weird funk. There's a lot of stress, there's a lot of mental pain, there's a lot of physical pain that it actually takes to become an entrepreneur and to start a business and to become your own boss. And there's an insane amount of sacrifices that it actually takes to become super successful. So the first thing I want to share with you is that you might want to become successful. You might want to be that person that has a nice car, makes a crap ton of money, but do you actually want to go through the pain that it actually takes to get there? And once you start getting a few doses of this pain that you're going to experience, whether it's customers yelling at you, or waking up early, or always being on call, or not being able to go to Tortuga this weekend because you have to work, or you have to make the sacrifices early in your teens where you can't go to the bars, or you can't do these certain things that a normal 20-year-old would do or a teenager would do because you are so driven by success, then you have to ask yourself, is it actually worth it? And I think a lot of us think that we want to be successful. We want to have the nice things. We want to build this business. We want to put entrepreneur or CEO in our bios, but we don't want to put through the work and go through the pain that it actually takes to get to that point. And more importantly, it is a long, painful process. And this video is not to discourage you about entering entrepreneurship or becoming a business owner or trying to start your YouTube channel or trying to start monetizing yourself on TikTok, the things that I've done. But this video is to really just tell you the truth about what does it actually take to become successful. And this is the no bullshit truth of what does it take to become successful. And I was just reflecting in my journal this morning. I was kind of just writing down everything that I've achieved. I've made 6 figures in a year. I bought my first house. I've saved over $150,000 in cash, and I've hit all these goals that I set for myself as a teenager. And I look at myself now as I am not successful. But back then, if I would have saw those goals achieved, I would have called myself successful. And the one thing that I bring to you is that I feel like through success and through personal growth, and as you become an entrepreneur and as you want more things for yourself, what is the limit of satisfaction? So as you continue to run this race every day, waking up, getting beat up, waking up, getting bullied by your friends, comments, waking up, trying to achieve these goals, and you eventually get to this point, you just continue to set more and more boundaries for yourself. So what is actually success? And these are all things that just play in my head. But more importantly, if you feel lost, and this is the video for those who feel like they want to become successful and they see their friends and family roasting them, or they see their friends on Instagram going out there and making money, and you're not one of them, and you have these goals, because I was that kid where I had these amazing ambitions, but I didn't know or where or how to start. My greatest advice for you is to just truly be honest and transparent for yourself. The moment that I looked myself in the eyes and said, hey, I'm going to do whatever I want to do for my life, I'm going to make the decisions on my career. I'm going to make the decisions on what I post on social media. I'm going to make the decisions on who I hang out with. I'm going to make the decisions on when I wake up and go to bed. I'm going to make the decisions to tell my friends no that I can't go out to the bar on a Saturday night because I'm working on my business. And once you can truly become you and no one else, you can start to see amazing traction in your life. And it comes down to goals. But the biggest thing that I see of people in their teens and 20s, and something I try to weed out in myself every day, is the lack of accountability and this overabundance of ego-ness and this overabundance of delusion. That's the best word. I'm going to be this. I'm going to prove this to someone. And then when you don't achieve these goals, you continue to deplete your confidence in these goals, and then it continues to set you back, and then you eventually follow the path of someone else and kind of just take the mediocrity route in life. But if you're lost, if you're young, and I think the truest advice that I give you is that this game is hard. It is hard to figure out your life in your teens and 20s. It is hard to see or tell your parents what you're going to do when you're 20 years old, 19 years old, 15 years old, 25 years old. It's hard. It's hard to tell your parents like what you're doing in life. It's hard to wake up and know if you're in the right career. It's hard to wake up and see like if this is where you want to be, or it's hard to just go out there and just be young and make all these hard decisions in life. It does not get easy. But my only advice for you, if you want to be successful, and something that I choose to tell myself every day, and truly is something I believe in, is that I am 100% accountable of what I achieve. I am 100% accountable for what I do in my life. And the only thing that will get me there, the only thing that can get you there, if you have no skills in life, and I truly believe this, if you just want to become successful so bad and you don't feel like you're talented, you don't feel like you have the financial backbone or support for other people, and you are starting from ground zero and you want to be successful one day, look at all of the other successful millionaires. Look at all the other successful people. What do? They develop habits and disciplines every day, and they wake up for themselves. They make sacrifices. They go ahead and build their calendar around what they want to do. They find time for themselves, and they put in an extreme amount of work. And the work thing has really grown on me. The hard work has really grown on me. The amount of hard work it took me to get to my first $10,000 per month is absolutely insane. The hard work it takes to build a monetizable brand on YouTube or TikTok, it is absolutely insane. 3, 4, the posts a day. It takes a lot of work. The hard work it actually takes to wake up early, to go to the gym, to work on your physical, your mental, your spiritual health. The hard work it takes to have the discipline to not spend money on things that are not going to get to your goals. The hard work it took for me to get my first $100,000 in the stock market. It took a lot of sacrifices. The hard work it takes to, network and build connections and to put yourself in the right positions, to wake up early, to go to bed early, to set your calendar, to be disciplined as fuck. It is a lot of work, and it's a hard working game. But if you do these steps every day, the formula is out there. I truly believe there are millionaires, there are successful people around you that tell you exactly what you need to do. I.e., you want to save your money. You want to eventually have a successful investment portfolio. Save $300-$400 every week, which means you have to make sacrifices. If you want to be physically fit, go to the gym 5 days a week, 6 days a week. If you want to be good at something, practice. If you want to learn sales, if you want to become a better soccer player, learn and practice every day. But we all know the answers, and we all might think we don't know the answers because there's a lot of small little hidden things that we don't know, which is all found in a source of education. And I can make a whole topic on college on how everything that we learn in college can be Googled on the internet, which makes no sense. But the internet is out there. The discipline is there. And the last thing is you and who you want to become and the sacrifices that you want to make. So if you're lost, and if you're a teenager, if you feel like you have these amazing, really, really large goals for yourself, are you making the fundamental steps every day? And one book that really helped me, one book that I think can help you a lot, is The Compound Effect. I think it's by Dan Hardaway, or one of those guys. But this book truly changed my life, and it's the truth that I'm starting to see in my life. If you wake up every day and just make a small amount of progress every day, 365 days every day. I'm not good at math. 365 days out of the year. Every day you're making a small progress. You're waking up a bit earlier. You're saving a little bit of money. You're eating a little bit healthier. You're meeting new people. You're, applying yourself a little bit here. You're reaching out to 10 new people every day to build your network. You're doing these small little steps every day. These little steps build your life. This event compounds into your personal, your physical, your emotional stability, and eventually you get to places where you are eventually lucky. You get this luck that allows you to have that new opportunity. You get this luck that allows you to build what you've always been in the build. And this all seems like it all of a sudden comes together, but it's the small things that you are doing every day. So if you're a teenager in your 20s or 19, 18, this is a young video, what are you doing every day? And the biggest thing that I saw that really hurt me, and I feel like it really just destroys the progress of young individual success at a young age. Not only does it take a long time, and patience is very important to me and something that's hard to fathom at a young age, is that it takes years and years and years and years and years of that small compound effect, the small amount of saving, the small amount of networking, the small amount of jumps in your career, the small amount of business growth that eventually gets you to the point of where you feel like you're successful. But on the short term, the one thing that kills, I believe, both for physical, personal, and like even just future goals is the amount of time that you actually waste in your teens and 20s doing things that do not matter. For example, going out to bars, getting stoned on the weekends, going to classes that are not important, spending free time relaxing. Like when you're young, and if you really want it for yourself, this is the time to outwork the competition. This is the time where you fucking crush your peers. This is the time where you save more money than everyone else. This is the time where you explode. You ask people ask you, what the fuck are you doing? How are you so productive? How are you working so hard? How are you building this future for yourself? What are you doing? And it comes down to who you are. And it's more importantly, while your other friends are out there playing Fortnite, your friends are playing video games all day, and how your friends are just sitting on their ass, you're waking up every day. You're figuring shit out. Even if you have no idea what to do, you're waking up for yourself. You're learning a new skill. You're educating yourself, and you're growing your mind. You're becoming a more valuable individual every day. And I close my eyes and I think about this, and that every day I just had this desire, as I knew my friends were wasting their time, as I knew that I wanted bigger things for myself. I knew that I wanted to become someone in my life, and I'm not shit right now. But one day I will, because every day you wake up for you, trying to grow, trying to build, and you don't waste any time. You are, I'm going to do this. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to try this multiple times. I'm going to fail. I'm going to get ridiculed. I'm going to have customers yell at me. I'm going to fail multiple times. And this is where I'm at right now. I failed a lot this week. This was one of the most brutal weeks of my life. Failure-wise in business. It hurt. It stings. It makes you want to regret shit. It makes you want to think like, damn, why did I even do this? Like, why is this fun? I didn't make that much money this week. People are yelling at me like, shit just went wrong, but why am I doing this? Because this is the pain that you have to go through, and this is the shit that they don't teach you in school about business, and this is the thing that no one sees when you eventually become successful. The little failures that you make every day, the stresses, the worries, the neglection of relationship, the ability to just sacrifice your time every day, and the constant worry, the constant stress, the thoughts in the shower where you're just like, damn, am I really going to wake up and push on again? But somehow that alarm goes off at 5:45 in the morning. Somehow you hear yourself saying, hey, Peter, it's fucking go time. It's time for me to grow my life. It's time for me. I don't have shit that I want for my life right now. I don't have this dream. I don't have my passions. I don't have all the goals that I've achieved for myself. I have this big vision for myself, and you are not there yet. So get your ass out of bed, start learning new skills, start meeting new people, start putting yourself in the right positions. And it doesn't matter how old you are. If you're 18, 19, 20 years old, I'm 23. Put your fucking big boy pants on, meet new people, and own your shit, and start making more money, and start growing, and start becoming a better person. And all at the end of the day, you will have this whole life come together of you just waking up, you building, and you eventually getting there. And as I sit here and reflect, it's just like, I've wanted this for myself for so long, and as I am in this fight, I know every day as I fight, and every day as you fight, and every day as you grow, and every day as you fail, and every day as you have to give up something, and every day as you work out, every day that you train your mind, your body, every day that you meet new persons, every day that you post a new thing that's going to help, benefit your life, you are making progress. So make the daily progress in your teens and 20s. Make the sacrifices. Neglect the things that your friends and parents and people that tell you that you should do right, and go ahead and focus on what other successful people are doing. And I can not guarantee, but it comes down to you. If you do what successful people do, if you live and think like successful people, you will probably become one. If you quack like a duck, you look like a duck, you're probably a duck. That's it. Sorry for the rant, but I love you guys. Take care, and subscribe if you've not yet subscribed. A lot more content to come. Take care. Cheers.